Hey, hey, hey! I think I'm live, or I hope I'm live. Otherwise, I'm just talking to myself randomly, as you do. Yes, I just wanted to quickly jump on because I have just finished a roadmap strategy call focused in on the identification of creating an expert virtual team for a virtual assistant. You know what it's like. Solo business owners, we have so many things to do, so many jobs on our hands that it's just never ending. Sometimes it can be a little bit daunting, a little bit overwhelming. If we're not careful, we end up turning business down because we just have too many things to do. Now obviously I don't want you to be in that situation. So what we were doing is we were exploring the use of creating virtual teams using ChatGPT-4. So historically what she has done is she's been using AI Copilot, not ChatGPT-4, because Copilot doesn't have the ability to create GPTs, which is my understanding. So if you don't know what a GPT is an assistant that will help you to carry out specific tasks. So for example, if you wanted to carry out a piece of research, you could create a GPT that would carry out a specific piece of research based around some content it is that you're showing with it, and it will do it automatically. So what she's been doing is every time she goes in and uses Copilot, she's been putting in prompts every time, similar prompts, the same prompts. So she's been using her brain power a lot, which takes up more time, it takes more energy, the output isn't as good because you're constantly going backwards and forwards. So what we've done is we've identified a group of GPTs it is that she can use to streamline her services. So she's setting up GPTs that will fulfill specific roles. So simple ones like creating a GPT to identify what articles she should be writing about, because let's not forget her role is to serve many different types of businesses. Many different types of businesses have a different audience, a different tone of voice, different style of content that needs to be written. The customers have to be dealt with differently. It's not generic content that you can write and share across all of those different businesses. Each business has a unique formula, a unique audience, a unique style of voice, a unique signature style of writing, and that can be, if it's not set up to be automated, can be a significant amount of time. But as we were saying, dealing with one another, is that you don't know what you don't know. If you get used to using a particular AI platform and you haven't been using ChatGPT and creating GPTs to fulfill some specific roles, then you're not going to know that actually is accessible. And to be fair, they're quite new. I think they've come in within the last 4 to 5 months, and I am actually an early adopter of creating these expert virtual teams and roles within size businesses. You don't hear people speaking about it. That's not strictly true. You won't hear business people speaking about it like myself, but you will find SEO people who do SEO, people who do blogging, people who do YouTube videos. You'll hear them speak about it a lot, but I haven't heard anybody else speak about creating GPTs to create expert virtual teams to assist solo business owners in cutting down the time, streamlining tasks, which then gives them the freedom and the creativity to focus in on other areas of their business. So identifying a group of GPTs that serves a particular client, that streamlines tasks, that stops this endless putting in prompts, so they're set up automatically to carry out and fulfill a specific role. So let's just take, for example, so the last one I helped a client create was creating a note that was to be sent out in a newsletter, a personal note to be sent out in a newsletter. So that personal note has lots of different elements in it. It has the heading, it has the story and the context, it has some insights, it has words of wisdom. So you create the GPT with those elements, combined with who your client is, who's the audience, how is it that they like to read the information it is that they're receiving. Another one that I created before that was about creating a bite-sized newsletter. So again, that's a very different format, but all you need to do is pop the copy in, and then it gives you content in seconds rather than 10 minutes, 20 minutes. It can take you sometimes to write the message. And let's not forget about the procrastination, how long that can take. You know, people can be procrastinating for ages and not writing their newsletters or the correspondence because it's just too much of a mind suck. It just takes too much energy, it's too much of a drag. Whereas this way you can actually create the content, you can create the newsletter in seconds. So what we've done is we've mapped out a roadmap for her in terms of how she can think about creating her expert team, and then how she can duplicate those and create them for her other clients. So let's just say she would have a group of expert GPTs for estate agents. She would have a group of expert GPTs for a mindset coach. So they would be set up with different tones of voice, different audience, but actually fulfilling the same role. So all she's got to do then is drop her copy in. It will then create the output for her, whatever that is. I've just used newsletters as an example, but there's lots of other ways that you can use ChatGPT to grow your business. And then everything's automated. She can just drop the copy in, she doesn't have to think about it. It will give her the output, and then she can use that content in the social media, newsletters, communication with clients, however it is that she is working for her client. So yeah, really interesting to see the different types of teams it is that she can create, cutting her time down from minutes to seconds, being able to produce a consistent level of output it is for her clients. There are so many benefits. Not only that you can start to identify other services that you can provide, because you can do things much more quickly. Yeah, so that was quite exciting. I thought I'd join on. If you're interested in creating a roadmap for your business, just ping me a DM. We will spend an hour together. I'll take a closer look at your business. We'll have a look at how we can streamline different elements of it. This will save you a significant amount of time. And it's also great because you can see the potential before you actually make a full-on investment in terms of going in all on and learning how to use a platform. But I have to say, because I've done all the heavy lifting for you in terms of a 12-step process, proven process that I take my clients through to create GPTs, is that there isn't much of a learning curve. It's really it's fast. You know, I remember just learning to set up a website page, how long that would take. Creating GPTs, you can have them done. You can have your first one done in half an hour, tested, and be using it, which is it's incredible. Incredible how fast it is.